Hey.
What's happening? How you doing?
I'm good, chilling. We had Jerome on yesterday, man. He was pretty passionate about this Notre Dame SC thing.
Well, you wouldn't understand anything like that because what you gonna get passionate about, Wazoo?
No. I was thinking about this, Key. If we never played Washington State again, I'm cool with it because we've been killing them for years. It's different, but is it as big a deal for you, SC, not playing Notre Dame next year?
It is a big deal because when you got about, I don't know, man, 100 years, let's just call it 100 years of tradition, and all the great players that have come through both universities and great people, it's just one of those situations that's very difficult to grasp and understand. And, they look, I understand what they think they're trying to do as a university and as an athletic department. I don't agree with it. I'm not in the athletic department. They're the ones that got to answer to it. I don't like it. I think I've expressed that enough to the people that's in charge. And they know where I'm coming from with it. Trust me. And so at the end, they made a decision that they were not going to do it. And, it's a lot of finger pointing. Obviously, we did this, we made them an offer that, just a bunch of stuff that I don't really care to hear from. Either you can beat them or you can't.
Right.
That's how I look at it.
Key,
Either you're running from them or you're not.
I was going to ask, Key, how would you summarize their logic for doing this and why are they wrong? Because you said you understand why they think they're doing it, but they've got it wrong.
Well, they think they're doing it to help ease the pain of not making the final 12. What I mean by that is, in their mind, they have all the data that says, hey, if you lose late, you're not going to have a real opportunity to be voted into the college football playoff. So my pushback on that is Michigan just beat Ohio State, and Ohio State won the championship, and that was a year ago, and they lost late.
Wow.
Alabama got 3 losses in there in it. I mean, I can go all around and around and around and around explaining my logic, and you get that, the traveling, it's a lot of travel. What if we had to go back and forth? We play, let's say, Michigan, and then we go to Ohio State, and then we go, back to Indiana, and then we got Notre Dame, and in 4 weeks we travel back east 3 times. I said, first of all, they're not going to schedule it that way. That's just not going to happen. And I'm talking like this, and I'm moving softly.
Right.
because
we've seen your posts.
I
think everyone knows how you really feel.
Yes.
No, I'm telling you how I feel. I wouldn't give a damn what they say. I'm just moving softly because, I'm not a pile-on guy. I said what I needed to say.
Right.
I committed to come on with you guys, so I'm going to hold my commitment rather than run.
Love some Key.
Look,
I said I love me some Key. I was going to say.
I thought you said you lost me.
No, I said I love me some Key. We got like 90 seconds. I was going to ask you.
Why would you call me with 90 seconds?
See, that's what I said. I told you.
Blame Chris. He's the one.
literally wasting my time.
I was going to ask you for your favorite memory when you played SC Notre Dame. If this is the last time, what will you remember about the rivalry?
Man, it was exciting going back to Notre Dame. And when I went back there, I literally, you're going to laugh at this, D'Marco. Have you ever played in Notre Dame? Notre Dame?
Never played Notre Dame. Wanted to, never had to.
So they used to have the tunnel would come out, both teams come out the same tunnel. Their locker room was to the left, your locker room was to the right, entering into the tunnel. But we're talking about, I don't know, man, probably 10 feet apart. I went, and I was notorious for going into the visitors or better yet, the opponent's locker room before the game. I was notorious for it. I went into Notre Dame's locker room right before the game, and I was going out on the field to warm up, and I went into their locker room, and they were like, "What the hell is it? Get him out of here! What are you doing?" So, they ushered me out of the locker room. As I was coming out of the locker room, I touched the "Play Like a Champion Today" sign.
Did you?
It's off.
You did
Salute.
what?
Salute.
100%.
Oh my
100%.
God! Respect. Yes, sir.
It was the wildest thing. You should have seen them. They all got all, man, shut up. But we wound up losing the game. But I didn't care that I did that.
Amazing.
Or whatever.
That's great.
No, it is. It's amazing. I'm gonna miss it for the next couple of years. But at the end of the day, you got to win the games regardless.
Yes,
you
sir.
cannot run from Notre Dame. You can't run from Ohio State. You can't run from Indiana, Oregon, Washington. You can't. UCLA is going to be better. You're not going to be able to hide. So if you say that removing them gives you a better chance to get to the Final 12, then we'll be watching you next year.
Mm-hmm.
With that tough schedule. You know, that schedule's so tough. I love the way they sell it. So tough. We play all these teams. They're really tough. Oh, okay. How about I'm gonna leave you with this one. So I had a conversation with somebody that's very, very important to the program today. They reached out and they tried to sell me on Big Ten being stronger than what the Pac-12 was. And I said, let me tell you something, man. They got 3 teams in the Big Ten. Okay? 3. That's all they got. And y'all know who they are. Ohio State.
Michigan.
If you want it to be Michigan, because they won a national title 2 years ago.
Okay.
If you want it to be Michigan. Penn State. That's it. Don't tell me Indiana. Indiana just started winning a year ago, man. Stop it. Don't try to sell me on Indiana. So I had this conversation with him. I said, what's the difference between Washington State and freaking Minnesota? What's the difference?
Not much.
What's the difference between Arizona State and Iowa? What's
Not much.
the difference?
Not much.
And you can't explain it. But I can tell you Arizona State was in the Pac-12 2 years ago. Washington 2 seasons ago. Oregon 2 seasons ago. And guess what?
Yeah.
They all freaking went to the 12. Okay?
Right.
They all went to the 12. So don't give me that the Big Ten is stronger than what the Pac-12 was when everybody decided to dismantle.
I'm right there with you. Key, we got to wrap, man. I really appreciate it. I do. I'm sorry we called you with so short a time, but we got to roll, man. Appreciate you coming on, though.
The guy. It's the bad body guy. I don't know if he's Hispanic or white. I don't know what he is, but it's the bad body guy that put us in this situation.
Bad
You're
body
exactly
guy
right.
is amazing.
Thank you, Key. Appreciate it. We got to roll. That's it for us. D'Marco Tavis, a.k.a. It's been fun, man.
Thank you, brother.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
The champion has landed.